Chelsea fans, welcome back. If you truly love the Blues and want to stay updated with every latest story, transfer news, training updates and match reports, make sure you hit the subscribe button on my channel right now. Don't miss any moment of Chelsea's journey. Join our community of passionate supporters today. Chelsea Football Club finally received a massive double boost in their camp this week, as two key players, Modryk and Romeo Lavia, officially returned to training at Cobham ahead of the club's upcoming fixtures. For weeks, fans have been worried about the uncertainty surrounding both players, Modryk due to off-field concerns and Lavia because of persistent injury setbacks. Now, however, there is relief and renewed optimism after confirmation that Modryk has been declared innocent and cleared of any wrongdoing, while Romeo Lavia has successfully recovered from his injury troubles and resumed full training with the first team. Both stars were seen working hard under the watchful eyes of manager Enzo Maresca and his coaching staff, and reports indicate they completed their training session on Thursday without any issues, something that comes as a huge encouragement to Chelsea's ambitions this season. For Modryk, the Ukrainian winger, who has often been the subject of intense scrutiny since arriving in West London, the latest development feels like a fresh start. After facing several allegations that had temporarily cast a shadow over his career, he has now officially been cleared. Chelsea supporters, who have stood by him during tough times, can finally breathe easier, knowing that Modryk's name has been restored. This outcome not only relieves the player of unnecessary mental stress, but also allows him to focus fully on football, where his electric pace and flair remain vital weapons for the Blues. The 23-year-old has endured a difficult adaptation period in English football, often being criticised for inconsistency, but many still believe his breakthrough moment is just around the corner. With the weight of allegations lifted, Modryk can now approach training and matches with a free mind and a burning determination to prove his worth in the Premier League. Meanwhile, Romeo Lavia's return is equally, if not more, significant for Chelsea. The Belgian midfielder, who was signed with high expectations, has seen his career in London hampered by repeated injuries that kept him sidelined for the majority of last season. Chelsea fans have been waiting anxiously to see the youngster deliver on his immense promise. And now that he has returned to training, there is hope that he can finally settle and establish himself as an important part of the midfield. Lavia's injury history has been frustrating, not just for the fans but for the coaching staff as well, because his qualities are exactly what Chelsea have been missing. He offers energy, defensive stability, and composure on the ball, traits that could help balance the midfield and give Chelsea an extra layer of control in matches. Completing the session on Thursday was a huge step in the right direction, and the medical team has assured that his recovery has been carefully managed to avoid setbacks. The sight of Modryk and Lavia together in full training was symbolic of Chelsea's resilience and the club's effort to overcome challenges. At Cobham, both players joined their teammates in high-intensity drills, tactical sessions and small-sided games, looking sharp and motivated. Modryk's pace and direct dribbling reportedly caused problems for defenders during practice, while Lavia impressed with his ability to win the ball back quickly and distribute it effectively to teammates. Enzo Maresca was visibly pleased with their progress, often applauding their efforts and reminding them how important their return will be to the squad. Sources close to the club revealed that both players trained without limitations and were smiling throughout, a positive sign of their readiness. Chelsea's fan base has reacted with joy on social media, flooding timelines with encouraging messages and excitement about what these two can bring to the team. Many supporters believe that this double comeback could be a turning point in the season, especially as the Blues aim to find consistency in both the Premier League and domestic cup competitions. The timing of their return is crucial, as Chelsea's schedule is about to become congested with several big games lined up. Having Modryk available gives Maresca more options on the wings, while Lavia's presence strengthens the midfield depth, allowing rotation and tactical flexibility. Looking ahead, the question on everyone's mind is whether Maresca will immediately include Modryk and Lavia in the squad for the upcoming league fixture. While it is unlikely that Lavia will be rushed back into playing a full 90 minutes given his injury history, he could feature as a substitute to gradually build match fitness. Modryk, on the other hand, might have a stronger chance of starting, especially since he has been actively involved in training for weeks, but was awaiting clearance from the allegations. The coach is expected to handle their integration carefully, balancing the team's immediate needs with the long-term goal of keeping both players fit and confident. From a tactical perspective, Modryk's return injects pace and creativity into Chelsea's attack. His ability to stretch defences with his runs down the flanks will open up space for the likes of Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer and Chelsea have sometimes looked blunt in attack, and Modryk's unpredictability could add a new spark. Meanwhile, Lavia provides much-needed cover for Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo in midfield. His ball-winning ability and calm presence could free Fernandez to push further forward, contributing to the team's attacking play. This dynamic could transform Chelsea's midfield balance, something that was missing last season when injuries exposed the lack of depth. The return of Modryk and Lavia also represents a psychological lift for the dressing room. Injuries and controversies have often cast a shadow over Chelsea's morale in recent months, but seeing two teammates overcome obstacles to return in good spirits can inspire the entire squad. It shows resilience, determination, and the unity that is required to achieve success. For Enzo Maresca, who is still trying to establish his philosophy and identity at the club, having more players available strengthens his ability to implement his system without compromise. Ultimately, this saga is not just about two players coming back. It is about Chelsea regaining balance and hope. Modryk's clearance restores his reputation and relieves unnecessary off-field pressure, while Lavia's recovery adds a much-needed midfield option. Together, their return signals a fresh chapter for the team, one that fans hope will be filled with improved performances and consistent results. The fact that both players finished their Thursday training session without setbacks is a huge win for Chelsea, setting the stage for a potentially brighter run of games ahead. For now, patience will be important. Modryk will need time to rediscover his rhythm in competitive matches, while Lavia must gradually build physical sharpness after such a long time out. But the foundation has been laid, and the mood at Cobham is finally one of optimism. Chelsea fans can now look forward to watching two highly talented young players contribute to the club's journey as the Blues continue their mission to climb back to the top of English football. The sight of Modryk and Lavia together in full training was symbolic of Chelsea's resilience and the club's effort to overcome challenges. At Cobham, both players joined their teammates in high-intensity drills, tactical sessions and small-sided games, looking sharp and motivated. Modryk's pace and direct dribbling reportedly caused problems for defenders during practice, while Lavia impressed with his ability to win the ball back quickly and distribute it effectively to teammates. Enzo Maresca was visibly pleased with their progress, often applauding their efforts and reminding them how important their return will be to the squad. Sources close to the club revealed that both players trained without limitations and were smiling throughout, a positive sign of their readiness.